Please check the compatibility of all equipment and accessories before use and read the warning information and cautions in product packaging. The handpiece is non-sterile. Before use, please sterilize it according to the user manual. Remove the shear carefully from the package in a sterile environment. To avoid any damage, please don't collide with the other objects. Firstly, rotate the shaft clockwise to mount it on the handpiece. Please use torque wrenches, tighten the shear and handpiece. Do not use the hand to tighten the instrument. Then, rotate the torque wrenches continually until hearing 2 click sounds. The shear is well installed. Press in the trigger and remove the torque wrench. Do not discard the torque wrench before the completion of the operation, cause it is used to remove shear from the handpiece after the operation. Please read the handle installation and operating instructions carefully. Plug in the power supply. Connect the foot switch. Switch the power button of generator. Now the system is standby. Next, connect the handpiece plug to generator. Holding the startup button for 3 seconds until it turns green. Holding the max or min button on the shear until pre-run testing screen disappears. The system is ready for use. Use the settings button on the display screen to set up the system. The system default value for min is 3. Min is the minimum energy value that may be adjusted to. Press min button on the shear or foot switch to activate. Min reading starts to blink and the system generates a feedback tone. Max represents the maximum output. The value is set to 5. Press max button on the shear or foot switch to activate. Max reading starts to blink and the system generates a feedback tone. Touch the plus or minus key on the display to adjust the volume of the energy output feedback tone. Before inserting the shaft into the trocar or tissue incision, press the trigger to close the clamp. Caution: factors such as the energy delivered to the tissue, energy settings, the performance of the shear, grasping force, tissue tension, tissue types, pathological character, and operation skills may affect the actual performance of the system. The shear works best only when the trigger is fully pressed. While the trigger is fully pressed or released, a click sound is heard. Avoid accidental contact of the shear with other surgical instruments or any metal object. Scratches may shorten the lifespan of the shear. During operation, to avoid tissue adhesion and achieve the best performance of the shear, please clean the blade, clamp, and shaft in physiological saline. If residual tissues exist on the shear, please pull out the plug of handpiece. Then clean the shear with a damp gauze or remove the residual tissues with hemostatic forceps. After the operation, hold down the green startup button on the display for 3 seconds to turn off the generator. Close the clamp to load the torque wrench. Rotate the torque wrench counterclockwise to loosen the instrument. Continue rotating the shaft to remove the shear completely. All use instruments should be handled according to the regulations.